Dr. Dajah, now, how do you perceive the latest Israeli strikes targeting the southern suburbs of Beirut? I mean, reports were meant that these strikes were targeting the storage facilities of Hezbollah and their strongholds. How do you evaluate and see those latest Israeli strikes?
Yes, good evening to you and to your guest and to the audience. I think the airstrikes in southern Beirut is aimed to attack on some storage of the missiles and arms stores, or sometime to assassinate some leaders or some people, important people in Hezbollah. So it wants to prevent them to get the advantage of this storage of the armed material and missiles, not to be attack the Israel. So this is a part of its destruction action in their war, which is not what you can say, not taking in the consideration the human innocent people who will be also before. So Israeli attack, they are not concerning about the human people who are not military worker or soldiers in the Hezbollah. So the destruction sometimes aims to impress or to push the people not to support Hezbollah military activities that will lead to disconnect between the Hezbollah activities of resistance of Israeli troops and airstrikes not to be supported and to disconnect this supportation of the people to back Hezbollah in their war. So this airstrikes, as it's happened before, it's either to destroy some armed storage or stores or some assassination for some commands of Hezbollah. Yes.
Well, Dr. Boudin, what about Hezbollah? How would you describe their response to the recent Israeli strikes?
Well, from the beginning, Hezbollah did not, he was not supporting Hamas in a frank and clear way, because Hezbollah has started to make some actions against Israel, but Israel was responding, and it was not a decision to go into a confrontation. So it was just to make a tour on some kind of show, and then they started. But Israel has made a major strike against Hezbollah and its leaders and all its infrastructure, and now they are going ahead, and they will not stop until they will make sure that they are not threatened anymore by Hezbollah. And these kind of wars is very simple. Whether you go fully or you don't go. So, and in this area, like for Iran, it's the same, like for Hamas. When you imagine that when Hamas started this 7th of October attack, what is the result today? Let's say, if I take it only from the aspect of the civilian casualties, this huge number of killed people and injured people, the responsibility is shared by all the parties in this conflict, by Israel, by Hamas, by Hezbollah. Let's be frank, and now we have to think about the solutions, because nobody will win this war. Israel will not win this war. Hamas did not win this war. They made major attacks on the military aspect. Hezbollah too. Israel made some attacks. They won a lot of battles, but nobody will win the war. Mm-hmm. And so we have to go back.
Pardon, but Dr. Dajah, now if we move to Iran now, How is Iran preparing itself for any expected Israeli retaliation, and what would be the effect on the global regional security and stability?
Yes, I think between Iran and Israel, I think there is a limited airstrikes in each other's by missile, by other means, by drone. But I think it will be such limited affected areas like the military bases or military headquarters, some important strategic places in Iran, and that will be accountable that not Iran to, let's say, that will do again to hit Israel once more than what happened before, because we have seen in April it was a limited effect in Israeli bases and other places also. But the second one, it was more affected, but not much destroyable to the places which is reached by the missiles and other, because the destruction ability of the missiles is more stronger than we have seen in last time. So I think there will be, let's say, an agreement that will not let Iran go to a comprehensive war. Neither Israel is going to comprehensive war, because the globally will be affected by oil price and oil passage by the sea and air. So this thing will take accountable by the exchanging the hits by missiles between each other, between Iran and Israel at the same time. So Israel is now preparing for responding to the Iranian 200 missile hit Israel, and I think it will be in same situation and same conditions what is affected the Iranian Israeli air bases. I think it will be in same measurement, not more than that. Yes.